Question number 5. Cycling challenge. If Maya cycles at a speed of 15 km per hour for 3 hours, how far does she travel and how long will it take her to cover the same distance if she cycles at 10 km per hour? Before, guys, we just solve this question, very important to understand and remember these triangle things, which will help you a lot. So I do have D, S and T. So D stands for distance, S for speed and T for time. So you can try to remember that in any fun way, guys, like D, S, T, maybe like a direct station, direct street. If you have any better idea to remember that, put down that in a comment, guys. Yeah, but direct station or something, that's how you can remember. Now, how that is useful is, if you find out the formula for speed, you can just hide speed. So speed equal to distance upon time. If you find out the distance, then you can hide the distance, which is speed times time. And if you find out the time, then you can hide the time, which is distance upon speed. Yeah, so we are going to use this triangle, guys. So that is the first thing you should be clear about. Now let's read the question and go with the flow. So Maya cycles at a speed of 15 km per hour. So you can see the speed is 15 km per hour. And she's traveling for 3 hours. So that is the time. Now, very first thing what they are saying is, how far does she travel? So when they're saying how far, what are we finding out? Are we finding out speed or distance or time? How far is definitely distance, is it not? So I got to just figure out the formula for the distance. And how can I? By hiding the distance. If I hide the distance, which is going to be speed multiplied by time. So I'll write down distance equal to speed multiplied by time. So I need to have speed and time, then I can get the distance. Let us see if they have given the speed. Oh yes, 15 km per hour speed is given. I can just substitute here. And time, oh yes, 3 hours. So I can put down here. So the distance is going to be 15 times 3, which is 45 kilometers. Now there is my answer number 1. My first answer is, like a 45 kilometers. They're saying, how far does she travel? 45 kilometers. Now they're asking another question. How long will it take her to cover the same distance? So same distance, that means they're talking about 45 kilometers. We can use this. So how long will it take to cover the same distance if she cycles at 10 km per hour, new speed, guys? So I need to find out how long. How long, what does it mean? Are they talking about speed or distance or time? What they want to find out. How long? How long is the time actually, is it not? So what am I going to do is, I'm going to hide my time. So time is distance over speed. So I can write it down, time equal to distance over speed. Now what is the distance? They are saying they want to travel the same distance, which is 45 kilometers. So I can use my distance as 45 kilometers. What is the speed? They have given us the new speed, which is 10 kilometers per hour. So I can put down 10 as a speed. So T is going to be 45 divided by 10. And if I do that, that's going to be 4.5. Anything divided by 10, just one decimal point back here. So 4.5 hours will be the time durations to cycle at a speed of 10 km per hour. And that is the complete answer, guys. Question 6. Swimming competition. If Adam swims 1500 meters in 25 minutes, what is the average speed in meters per minute? How long will it take him to swim 2.5 kilometers at this speed? So now here in this question, guys, we're going to work with speed, distance and time. So I did teach you in the last question, we are going to use this triangle, speed, distance and time triangle. Yeah. And whatever you want to find out, you can just hide it. So speed, you can hide it. So speed formula is going to be distance over time, and likewise. So now they are asking about two things. Very first thing, what they are asking us to find out is, what is the average speed? So I want to find out the speed. So I can put down speed formula, speed equal to. Now to get the speed formula, I'm going to hide my speed. So that is going to be distance over time. Speed is distance over time. So I can put it down, speed equal to distance over time. Now distance and time should be given so I can work out my speed. Yeah. So what is the distance? They're talking about 1500 meters. So that is the distance. And they are talking about 25 minutes. So that is the time. Yeah, is it good? And now let us say if you want to get that answer, I think the easiest way or nicer way is you can simply what you can do is I will just do in this way 1500. So I can put down like 15 times 100 because I have got 25 in the denominator. So if I do 15 times 100, I can just cancel that out. 25 1 ja, 25 4 ja. That makes your life easy, yeah? In just cancelling. But if you've got any better way, you can do that way as well. I think that is pretty fast. Now that's going to be 15 times 4, which is 60. So my speed is going to be 60. And that was in meter, that was in minute. So that is like in meter per minute. So this is my speed, 60 meter per minute. So that is the answer of my first question when they're asking what is the average speed. Now the second question is how long will it take him to swim 2.5 kilometers at this speed? Now this is a little bit tricky, but let's go step by step. They're saying how long. So how long? Are they asking about speed or distance or time? How long? So how long is the time, is it not? So I need a time formula because I want to find out the time. So I'm going to hide my time. So time is going to be distance over speed. Time is going to be distance over speed. So I'll just write down that time equal to distance over speed. Now here, there's one tricky part there. My speed is in meter per minute. So that's in meter actually. And the distance given is 2.5 kilometer, which is in kilometer. I cannot use different units here. Otherwise, there'll be a bit of a trouble, yeah? So I'm going to change my 2.5 kilometer distance into meter. Very, very important, guys. If you put down the same distance here, 2.5, it's not going to give you the right answer, yeah? So let us say 2.5 kilometer. If I want to change that into meter, so 1 kilometer is 1000 meter. So I'm going to multiply by 1000. And I can get that into meters, which is going to be 2500. Yeah, quite easy because 3 steps to the right because they are multiplying by 1000. So now I know my distance in meter, which is 2500. I can put down here. And what is my speed? My speed was 60 meter per minute. That's what I found it because they are saying at this speed. So speed, we already found it, which is 60. So I can divide by 60 and I can get the time here. So now I got to work out that. So it's going to be like 0 and 0 is cancelled. Now 250 divided by 6. So I can easily divide by 2 and 2. That can be cancelled easily. So that's going to be like 125 and that is going to be 3. So that is 125 over 3. Now that needs to be changed lastly into a mixed fraction. So I can do 125 over 3. If you want to do in a long division, you can do, or short division, let's say 125 over 3. So 3 4s are 12. There's no reminder. Then 5. So 3 1s are 3. And then there'll be a 2 as a reminder. Yeah. So 41 whole. So you can put down 41 whole and then 2 over 3. These many minutes. So this is the time required at this speed.